Hello, my fans. Welcome back to my channel. This is Engineer John, and this is John Media. Once more, you're welcome back. I appreciate you all. Thank you, and God bless you for watching my video. On your comment section for your contribution and all, you're welcome once more. Today episode that I have brought to your doorstep, I'll be treating with you, discussing with you vividly or intensively. Our topic of discussion today shall be ways to end a relationship. A lot of you, my fans, will agree with me that there are so many ways to end a relationship to avoid hurting your partner or your fiancé. But so many of us out there go do it in the wrong way that we hurt their partner when the breakup has been carried out. Remember, a relationship is very natural at every time. But when ending a relationship, there are so many tips or ways to end your relationship to avoid hurting your partner. Getting over a breakup isn't easy, and neither is it ending a relationship or a long-term relationship. My fans, here are some tips that I want you to employ whenever you want to end your relationship. But I'll tell you, there's a question I want to ask you, and I want you to be open to me. What is the best way you think that you can end a relationship with your partner to avoid hurting your partner internally? Relationship end for a lot of reasons. Maybe you are not happy with your partner any longer. Maybe you don't see your partner attractive any longer. Or maybe you are not enjoying the relationship as when you started the relationship. Now you opted for a breakup. So, but I'm not saying it's bad, I'm not saying it's good. But whatever be the case, what are your reasons for breakup? And even if you have your reasons, what are the best way to break up in a relationship in order for you not to hurt your partner internally? Because there's a way you go about breaking up in a relationship. You hurt your partner internally, their partner will be carrying internal injury on her heart, on his heart, that it is only by the intervention of the Almighty God that can heal your partner definitely. So my fans, remember, I'm here on a relationship matters. The title of this channel is featuring you on relationship matters. So what are the best ways to end your relationship with your partner? That is what I will be discussing with you today. Number one, prepare. Think about what you are going to say in advance. You may even want to practice on what to say with your friends, your colleague, you can even practice this on the mirror. You can even practice it even while walking. You can even practice this by yourself. This my partner, I want to end this relationship. What do I think I will say? And how do I say it? You have to practice it. What do you want to say? You have to get yourself prepared. Why should you get yourself prepared before facing your partner for breakup? Because you might tell her, baby, I want to have a breakup with you. I'm no longer interested. You have reasons, maybe one, two, three, four reasons, or even five reasons to tell her, and she will understand. She might understand, or maybe she might not understand, but you have to prepare yourself against all odds, because there's someone you meet and tell her that, baby, I'm not finding this relationship interesting anymore. I want to have a breakup. She might ask you why. She might start crying. She might try in a way to persuade you not to say it again. But if you are opting for a breakup, you have seen the reason that this relationship is no longer working. I'm no longer enjoying this relationship. I'm no longer finding this relationship serious, and you have opted for a breakup. What you have to do before you face your partner to have a breakup with her, him or her, you have to practice it on yourself. You have to prepare, gather words to convince your partner that I'm not ready to continue with this relationship because of this reason. You might cite it, for example, if you want to have a breakup with your partner, you have deemed it feel opted for the breakup, and you have seen the reason that, as this relationship is going, I'm not ready to end this relationship any longer. I'm not ready to continue this relationship any other. I mean, you have to practice, give reasons, and tell yourself, tell your partner, baby, please, I don't think I can continue this relationship because of my number one reason. I'm not enjoying this relationship any longer. My second reason, baby, you are not finding attractive to my side anymore. Baby, I'm in love with someone else. All these reasons and so many reasons that I have not mentioned, you can mention it by yourself. But you have to get yourself prepared so that when she opted, she might persuade you not to say it again. You stand there on your ground to the bank. Tell her, or him or her, that I don't want this relationship any longer. Number two, reason in the relationship. You have to say it in person. Say it in person. You have nurtured it. You have said to yourself that this relationship is not yielding any fruit to me. I have the right to end this relationship, but you must say it in person. You must approach your spouse or your fiance or your friend, that your partner. Stop emailing her. Stop texting her. Stop Facebooking her. Stop engaging her on Instagram to tell her that you are breaking up with her. It will look, it is a suicidal mission. A lot of female, your partner might not survive it because it comes with shock. Maybe to her you are everything to him, to her you are all and all. She has rejected so many suitors just because of you. She has rejected so many suitors. She's looking, oh, her hope, she has cast her hope on you. But you are no longer interested in the relationship. You don't need to text her. You don't need to WhatsApp her. You don't need to Facebook her. You don't need to email her. You don't need to engage her on Instagram or Twitter. My fans, let the truth be said. Let the truth be said. Face your partner in person. Remember, the number one, you have to prepare on what to say when ending a relationship. And the second one is meeting her in person. Saying it in person. When you meet her in person, that practice that you have, that reason that I've stated, you have to open up to her. You might say, for example, baby, you are the most beautiful angel that God has blessed me with. Ever since I met you, ever since we have engaged ourselves in this relationship, you have been the best. But for now, I want to focus on my study. I want to focus more on God. I want to focus more on my career. So I don't think I can continue with this relationship. Please don't misunderstand me. You are saying it in person, not you are not messaging her. At least That will reduce the shock to her because you say it eyeball to eyeball, face to face with her. That is the number 2 reason or ways to end a relationship. Now, number 3, be respectful. Why should you be respectful while ending a relationship is another point of our discussion. Yes, you are no longer finding your partner attractive any longer. But remember, there was a time you are finding your partner attractive. There was a time you are craving to have that your partner. So, for the fact that you want to dump her, you want to end the relationship, you want to dump him, you want to dump her, you want to dump your partner. Maybe you are in love with someone else. Maybe you are now ready to get married. Or maybe someone you are in love has proposed to you. So you don't have no other reason but to end the relationship with your partner that you both are in a relationship. So my fans, you can't just do it by harassing her. You can't do it by using harsh words. Remember, there was a time she was the best for you. There was a time he was the main guy for you. So you have to apply wisdom. You have to apply knowledge. You have to apply respect by cuddling her, holding her hands, standing on her, giving her some reasons. For example, you might hold her hand and tell her, baby, as you normally call her, ah, I'm ending this relationship not to hurt you. I'm ending this relationship not because you are a bad person. I'm ending this relationship not because you are not a good fellow. I'm ending this relationship not because you are a bad person, but because I'm ending this relationship because I want to focus more on my education. I want to focus more on my career. My career is not giving me chance. In short, I have been transferred. I don't think I can continue with this relationship, but we are still friends. We are not saying we are be friends. We can talk, we can chat, but why I want us to end this thing we call relationship. We can be friends. By doing that, you have shown her a maximum respect that you have accorded her with so much respect, and it is no longer a suicidal mission for her to cry, though she will cry because you have hurt her. But the cut in her heart with your words, that the words you use to cut her heart, is not so deep than texting her. You have to use employ this strategy. I think that is the best way. Why? Because you never know, the clock turn around. You don't know where to meet her tomorrow. She might be of help to you tomorrow. For the fact that you're dating her, you have had a carnal knowledge of her, I don't think the best way to end the relationship is by using abusive words, but rather give her a respect her, accord her that respect, so that even if you guys are no longer in a relationship, in future, if the table turns, she might be of help to you. Now, number 4 ways to break up in a relationship is to make a clean breakup. What do I mean by making a clean breakup in a relationship? Making a clean breakup is stating the obvious, the real facts whenever you appear with her, because you have thought of it. You knew that you want to break up with this lady, you want to break up with this guy. I want you to open up to her. Be obvious. Make a clean breakup, telling her by eyeball to eyeball, face to face, holding her hands, telling her that I don't want this relationship anymore. Please, I want us to have a break. That does not mean you are a bad person, but stating the obvious reason, as I mentioned earlier, to her is not a bad thing, because a lot of guys will not open up. A lot of female will not open up to their partner. A lot of guys will not open up to their partner. They'll just zoom off. Are you zooming off? Did you zoom in when you were enjoying her, him or her? When you guys started, did you just zoom in? No. It takes time for her or him for the relationship to work. So if you want to end that relationship, my fans, what do you do? Make a clean breakup. Do you know what a clean breakup is? State the obvious. Tell her to face with a lot of holding her hands. You know, make it obvious to her that you are no longer interested in this relationship by stating the affirmation reason I have stated above. For example, telling her that your career will not give you enough chance to continue with this relationship. Your work will not give you enough chance. In short, you have been transferred to another state. You can cook up any lies that you deem fit, that whenever you option it to her, she will agree to your lies. But the most important thing, which is the fourth point, is to make a clean breakup so that she will not assume that she's still dating you. She will not assume that you guys are still in a relationship. When a suitor comes to her, she will not agree or he will not agree. No, both of you should come into consensus with a clean breakup, telling your both of, making it open to with by yourself that you are no longer together, but you can opt to become friends. You can call on phone, but that intimacy is what you guys are trying to end. Make it a clean breakup with her so that she will now know that there's nothing existing between you. But in life after, if you think that you can still come back, you can rekindle your relationship, you can do it. But when you think that things are not moving the way you think, just call her in order, call him in order, babe, as you normally call her, honey, as you normally call her, my darling, as you normally call her, whatever any pet name you normally call her in order and tell her, babe, things are not going the way I expected. I'm not ready to continue this relationship. Please, let's end it now. I think by stating this, making it obvious, you have made a clean breakup. And she will be hurt, but in her heart, she can easily forgive you. Or he can easily. The relationship will fall naturally apart. In a relationship, is you have to make available the best place, the right spot to end your relationship. You don't just call her on phone, baby, I'm no longer interested with this relationship. Are you sending a suicidal bomb to her or him? That is not the best way to end a relationship. You have to make available, end it in the right spot, maybe in canteen, maybe in a beer parlor, maybe somewhere that you both you think fit that you can end the relationship. You cannot just meet her in the marketplace and tell her, baby, I'm no longer interested in you. You cannot meet her in church and say, I'm no longer interested in you. You cannot just meet her anywhere or even send a message to her friend to tell her friend that you no longer interested in her. No, now, my fans, that is not the best way. If you do that, that means you are a murderer. You can murder a soul. You have to look for a right spot to end your relationship. You have to look for a right spot to end your relationship. A place that is pleasant. I have cited an example. You can use eateries. You can use a beer parlor. You can use a love garden. Wherever you think fit to end the relationship, and both of you go your separate ways. But the most important thing, choose a right spot to end your relationship. Is you have to stick with your decision. Why should you stick with your decision? Is number 6 points that I want you to know whenever you want to end a relationship. Stick with your decision. Before you want to end a relationship, you have given it a thought. First, second, and third thought. And you have arrived to a conclusion that this relationship is no longer favorable in your side. And that is the reason why you should end this relationship. Maybe you are not gaining anything from it. Maybe it is not the relationship, your partner is not adding any value in your life. Maybe it was an accident for you to fall in love with him or her. Maybe there is a reason that you don't want anymore. You say to yourself, I want to end this so-called relationship with this my partner. After having so many reasons that you have told her, I want you to stick with your decision on ending that relationship. Just like the way people say, when another door closes, another one will open. You can't be in a relationship while you are not benefiting. You can't be in a relationship while the relationship is not adding any value to you. You can't be in a relationship where the relationship has no future. You are giving this a thought and you say, oh, the best way for me to do is to end this relationship. The best thing to do is to end this relationship. Then, having followed the 5 steps I mentioned above, the 6th step is to stick with your decision. Conclusion. You have told her you have explained to her the 5 steps I have stated in this video. The number 6th one is for you to stick with your decision. Don't change it. Because to be a man, you have to stick on your decision. To be a lady, a full-grown lady, you have to stick on your decision. Don't allow pity change your decision of ending that relationship that you knew that is not yielding fruit. Because if you change your decision, it will affect you negatively in future. A relationship that does not have a positive end, a relationship that has no positive beginning, it has no future, need to end. So, giving it a thought of ending that relationship, don't allow her pity or his pity to change your decision of ending the relationship. That is the point I'm trying to let you understand. You have to make your decision and stick by it. Don't change it because she's crying, he's not happy, she's begging you, pleading with you to change your decision. No. If you have made up your mind, let your mind be made up. Don't change it. By so doing, that relationship will end in a peaceful way. So, my fans listening to my voice, I believe I was able to give you 6 best ways to end a relationship without hurting your partner or your ex. If you follow these 6 steps I have mentioned, you break up with your partner without giving them internal injury. Because if you don't know how to go about breaking up in a relationship, remember this world is globe. It revolves. You must have a breakup according to these 6 steps that I have mentioned earlier, so that in any way you might find yourself tomorrow in future, she or he can easily accept you back. My fans, I remain your humble host, Engineer John, and this is Ome John Media. I will always and every time give you or discuss with you so many new topics on relationship matters that will help you build your relationship. I know you have learned a lot, but on this, I want you to, on my comment section is open to you. Please don't feel shy, don't feel upset. I want you to be open up. I want you on the comment section. Please tell me. So there are so many ways you think that we can use to end a relationship without hurting your spouse, without giving your spouse internal injury that will last for eternity. Please, on my comment section is open for you. I want you to drop your comments honorably. Please, there's no need there, don't there's no abusive words on my comment section. Please, I want you honorably drop your comment. And if there's a question that I want to ask, please, on the comment section, I want you to drop your comment and I will dare to answer you all. Thank you for watching my video. In my subsequent video, I will bring to you another entertaining and interesting topic that will help you build your relationship. Thank you and God bless you, my fans.